Hi friends, this is Julie the Explorer. Look at this beautiful classic sign of Disneyland Hotel. So actually I was attending to Dapper Day Expo over at Disneyland Hotel in the Convention Center. Unfortunately, this time was the last one. So it was a bit emotional day, but look at this gorgeous view with Matterhorn and Castle with Jacaranda tree. It was absolutely beautiful day over at Disneyland Parks and Disneyland Hotel. So please join me to explore Dapper Day Expo Spring 2025. For those of you who don't know about what Dapper Day is or what Dapper Day Expo is in general, I should explain before we start. Dapper Day is a fashion-based organization that provides outings and social events unofficially at Disney parks. This Dapper Day event happens at Disneyland Resort here in Anaheim in California and Walt Disney World mainly at Epcot in Orlando, Florida and Disneyland Paris in France. The events promote vintage style clothing and aesthetics and are held biannually. My first attendance of Dapper Day was back in 2018. Oh, look at me, I was very young. It's been 8 years since my first attendance, but I had no idea that this Dapper Day Expo was going to be last one. I was pretty shocked about this sad news. Every time I go back there, I meet so many cool people like influencers, musicians, designers, and artists, just so many incredible talented people, and then they are in a great outfit in their own styling. I love seeing many people in their own like vintage styling, and then like you feel like you time traveled back in 50s, like where Walt Disney used to live, and then walking around in this great resort, beautiful resort. But not only that, you can do shopping and dancing, and there's live music, so it's a great combo. You know, park outing is really cool, but I really love being over at Expo as well because I can see so many cool vendors and I can shop from them. A lot of stuff are handmade, handcrafted. Look at this beautiful site. Disneyland Hotel is one of the beautiful historical Disney properties and where you can feel happiness and find some magical moments throughout this beautiful property. And especially at the convention center, I just cannot imagine Dapper Day happens without Expo. When you step inside, the first thing you'll see is official Dapper Day merchandise shop. You see so many cool prints for women's dresses and also the men's shirts and scarves, fans, and pins and umbrellas. So many cute stuff. In the spring season, they have a cute theme for their design. It's Wizard of Oz. It's so pretty. Like, look at this light blue color. It's just so stunning. If you are interested in any Dapper Day designs, you can go check their website, dapperday.com, to purchase any items. I think most of dresses, pins are available on their website. So go check their website. You can shop 24/7 online. Ooh, I almost forgot to tell you about the admission fee. So this year was a little bit higher than last year. It was $20 to enter. If you purchase online beforehand, I think the price goes a little cheaper, but everyone is impacted by inflation for sure, and the rent goes up. So I still remember when I was attending for my first time back in 2018, it was only $10 admission fee. Only $10. A lot of things has changed, especially if you compare to post-COVID times and after COVID times. Of course, you see some differences. Like from what I've experienced before, post-COVID times, I used to see more vendors and more dapper people. I feel like the crowd level goes down a little bit. I don't know. Also, the under this inflation, it's been getting more difficult to deal with how to spend money in general. Everything is getting so expensive, and due to higher park costs, a lot of family they cannot afford to go to parks, like theme parks. By the way, if you are wondering how the Dapper Days affect the wait times in Disney parks, I would say it's not too bad. I was there on Sunday, and I did also park outings, and I did get on some rides. It was not too bad. The Haunted Mansion was 35 minutes, and Pirates was like only 3 minutes. It was a great day actually to go out in parks as well. So if you're wondering, the Dapper Days affect the crowd level, I would say, well, maybe a little bit, but it's not too bad. So for your heads up, if you're wondering if you want to go out to Disney parks during Dapper Days, don't worry. It doesn't really affect that much. So usually Disney parks are always busy, but it really depends on timing as well and the season. Yeah, it's hard to predict, but I would say I think just avoid summer season, just because it's one of the busiest time of the year, and also you have to deal with heat in California, so be prepared for that. Speaking of Disney parks, also there's a vendor where you can find so many cool Disney vintage stuff like pins and magazines. Also Walt Disney related some cool stuff back in the day. Oh, if you know, you know, I had a chance to interview about this last expo with my dear friend slash famous pinup influencer slash director, producer of this Dapper Day Expo, Doris Mayday.
She's a director, producer of Dapper Day. Yeah. But how do you feel about to end right now? Last expo.
I'm currently in my morning outfit. This is my funeral attire for last expo.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's still kind of springy. I have Lacoste flowers.
Love the accent.
Yes, we tried. But no, it definitely feels sad, but it's not goodbye. It's we'll see you somewhere else. So we have a ton of really exciting plans for the future about doing some cool places at museums, maybe do some more like historical places, culturally important places in California, and doing things with entertainment or shopping or both. So it's just, doing the party somewhere else, but we're still gonna have our park outings. We're still having our pop-up in the Grand Californian, which is like super fun, like about a dozen vendors off the lobby in there, and that lobby is amazing and it's free, and you can just come hang out with us and buy stuff. So it's okay, but it is a little weird to not be in this giant room anymore.
I know. You're one of the, OGs.
I am an OG.
Yeah.
I used to go to Dapper Day before there was any of this.
Do you remember the first time when you have this event? This spot here.
Yeah, so, oh my gosh. The first time I came, just regular Dapper Day. And then the first time they did a spot at Grand Californian. I was over there. Yeah, it was at Grand Californian.
Okay.
We did the expo first there. And I was a vendor over there.
Oh my God.
And then we came over here and I was a vendor here for a couple years. And then I became a host here. And then I became a producer here.
Got it.
And here I am. So
Oh.
I have a very long history with
Okay.
Yeah. So.
My first time, being here was like back in 2018.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's been 8 years, but I really don't know about the history.
Yeah, so it's
about
been
Dapper
in this
Day.
spot about like 10 years, but we were at the Grand Californian previously for
Okay.
a couple of years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing your information and then history, and I know maybe you're gonna cry tonight.
Oh,
How do you
I
feel?
think I wasn't expecting to, but then people have been like, I don't know what it's
Yeah. Right.
Oh my god, no guys, we're gonna just have to meet somewhere else.
Yeah. Like you might have a chance to run into them in the parks.
Yes.
Or Florida or here.
Exactly. The
Yeah.
world is big, but it is small, especially in the Dapper Day community. So we're all gonna stay in touch. We're
Yeah.
signing each other's yearbooks right now. Don't worry.
That okay. Well, thank you so much, Doris. Mwah. Thank you. I love Doris so much. Come on, guys. It's her funeral themed outfit. It's her mourning outfit to say goodbye to this last expo. Hands down. I really want to shout out to all of Dapper Day Expo Team who makes this magic. I could experience this because of, Dapper Day Expo Team. So I'll never forget these beautiful faces, the beautiful vendors, and beautiful people. My eyes were watery at this moment. This event was definitely so special to me. One of my favorite things to do over at Dapper Day Expo was observing people, for sure. Everybody looked really beautiful, flawless, stunning, and with a beautiful smile on their faces. No complaints. Look at this beautiful pink dress. Oh my goodness. It had so many sparkles on it. And then look at the shape. And also there is the black ones too. Oh, it's so stunning. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna miss this place so much just because this expo was like the place where I can feel myself in vintage styling. And I made so many beautiful memories with friends. If you've been to this Dapper Day Expo, you know what I'm talking about. As Doris said, she's been thinking of new locations for Dapper Day for the future. She's been thinking of a lot of ideas, and also she was mentioning about the Dapper Day over at Grand Californian in this fall season. So I'm very excited for that because I never experienced Dapper Day over at Grand Californian before. And as she said, it's going to be like, there's some shops and vendors right off the lobby so people can shop and can enjoy entertainment over there. So I want to see how it looks like. So I cannot wait to attend this fall. And it's going to be fun to compare between Grand Californian Hotel and Disneyland Hotel. So stay tuned for that. Ooh la la, look at those beautiful handcrafted earrings from Retro Resin Jewelry. I really love all of her handmade jewelry. Look at those, they're so pretty in pastel colors. Luckily, I had a chance to interview with Kathleen, who's a designer of this Retro Resin Jewelry, and her best friend Allison about this last expo. How do you feel about the last Dapper Day Expo?
So much, but it's been such a blast getting to see everyone and all my customers, and excited to see everyone. Hopefully there'll be some more events in the future.
Yeah.
We'll see them in the fall for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been such an emotional and sad day for everyone. I wish I could spend more time and money. I wish I could getting a tattoo for my first time, but I didn't have enough courage to do it, so. Oh, also I was running to some friends there, so let me show you their outfit for this Dapper Day.
My outfit, 1920s, New York, representing Central Men's Club.
Awesome. I love your shoes.
Gangster style, and I'm gonna rap on this character.
Thank you.
It's just a pure joy, a pure happiness. It makes my heart so happy when I see friends. And there's more cute earrings and brooches here. This is one of my favorite handmade accessories. It's called the Star Bright Motel. A designer, Kimi, has the huge, beautiful heart. She helped me before when I lost one of her pairs, and she sent me over a new one. So it brought me to tears because I didn't expect that. So huge shout out to Kimi. Thank you so much for your beautiful heart, and that was so sweet of you. So after I said goodbye to Dapper Day last expo at Convention Center, I decided to roam around resort a little bit, especially in the hallway, because there's so many cool vintage stuff from back in the day. Look at those. You can feel dapper absolutely from those vintage treasures. And also you can see some posters, original posters and photos in black and white.
and also you can learn about the history back in 50s and 60s, and then you can see some cool photos of founders and Walt Disney. So you can learn something about, Disneyland history too. Before you leave hotel, don't forget to check Goofy's kitchen. Goofy was in full spring Easter outfit. And also look at those Thumpers popcorn bucket. Those are so cute, so adorable. And I got finally iced coffee for myself, and I decided to spend the rest of the day over at Disneyland Park. I went on Haunted Mansion. The wait time was 35 minutes, and I went on Pirates of the Caribbean. The wait time was 5 minutes. So I had a really great, lovely day, Dapper Day over at Disneyland. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick shopping haul. What I got from Dapper Day Expo this time. I got 3 pairs earrings and 1 brooch from Starbright Motel, and also I got 1 brooch and 5 pairs of beautiful those earrings from the Retro Resin Jewelries. And also I got look at those character earrings. I love Femme de Broom. She's making so many cool stuff through characters, so I was very excited when I saw these, especially Sesame Street and the Ewoks. And also I love those humongous Mickey waffles earrings. I love them. And lastly, it's these 3 different shapes, like lipsticks from Daphne Beauty. I'm in love with her product. Her cosmetic is so beautiful, and her colors are popping, and I really love her cosmetics so much. So and then it says also vegan friendly. And also I got this lip brush. So they gave me this lip brush as bundle, so I cannot wait to try this one. I make some quick short video when I try these shade with this lips brush, so stay tuned for that. Ooh, look at those gorgeous vintage color. I cannot wait. Well, thank you guys so much for watching until the end. I hope you enjoy exploring with me. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and then please subscribe my channel. Happy Dapper Day! Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for tuning in. Bye now.